Every student deserves a safe place to learn, especially students with autism, and PS Academy Arizona wants people to see past the label autism and focus on what those with autism can do. And here to tell us about it is the Academy founder,
yes,
Cami Cothrun. Did I say it right? Cothrun.
You got it.
There you go, Cami. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I am so glad to have you on because during the pandemic, a lot of children with autism got lost in the learning system. And then coming back, it was overwhelming for teachers and for the families. And that's why PS Academy is here for them, because you know firsthand, of course, how they could put a label on an autism child that can damage them for the rest of their life when they don't have that label, when they don't need that label, when they're able to do things. And I know I'm taking over the conversation, but I'm proud of this young man right here. His name is Rory, and his mom, Jill, is a very good friend of mine. This is what an autism child can do. And a lot of people don't realize how creative they are and how wonderful they are, but they need the outlet for it. So tell us about PS Academy.
Absolutely. We are a school, K-12, so we start them at kindergarten. We go clear through 22, transition program, all levels of the spectrum, and really just try to create an environment that treats them like they're typical students.
Yeah.
The environment is very typical in that sense, although we just provide extra support, smaller class sizes, grouping them by different ability levels, and things just to meet their exact needs.
Yeah, because they do learn a little bit different, and it's kind of interesting where they will learn through music, through dancing, through actually touching at times, but then also too, it's kind of hard for them for the noise and everything. So that's what's so important about being at the Academy, that you understand that.
Absolutely. I mean, it is, they always say if you've met one student with autism, you've met one student with autism. So just every student is different. And so, yeah, there are some who might need to wear headphones to, you know, calm them down, to block out some of those noises. There are some students who need music or need some sort of stimulation to help keep focused or to distract them. And very hands-on, absolutely. A lot of that just want talking,
yeah,
direct instruction, you know, is overwhelming. They don't process it as well.
Right.
So to provide hands-on and to kind of use their interests. You know, a lot of our students have very narrow, very specific interests, you know, certain superheroes or cars or different things like that,
yeah,
where we can get to know the students, really learn their special interests and use that as a tool to teach them.
And the other big part is when it comes to the parents, because you might have other children who don't have autism. It could be very hard, and sometimes the parent wants them to be with their regular child, you know, doing things, but it's not possible because it's definitely two different types of learning, two different types of taking care of. And that's where you understand that too, to sit and talk with them. And I think when they think, well, I'm putting them in this separate school from the public school, it makes them have a label, but that's not true at all, is it?
It's not. It's not. And really, you know, I started the school so that there would be a place where they're understood, where they can be themselves. I feel like that's one of the biggest things is, you know, when we put our students with the typical population, although they can probably manage and do fairly well, it's just not what's always appropriate for them.
Right.
And to have that environment that is, you know, specific for them, and to have them be around peers that are like them, right? We all hang out with people who are like us. We have friends who are like us, who have similar interests as us. So when they are surrounded by all of their peers who are like them, it allows them just to be themselves. And the confidence level that these students achieve, I mean, student council president, we're gonna have prom this year. It's our first annual prom. We played sports, you know, we're our first time JV league playing against typical students, giving them all the opportunities as their typical peers in a very specialized environment that really knows and understands them.
I like that. Okay, so is there just one PS Academy right now?
There is. We've combined them all so that we can all be together. Brand new, huge 35,000 square foot building. And so we are all together, and yeah.
And looking for it. I like this. This is great. Okay, so tell those parents out there, and of course, family members might know someone where they can find out more about the PS Academy Arizona.
Absolutely. Probably your best bet is the website, and that's psacademyarizona.com. And we're on Facebook, Instagram, constantly have posts about all the fun things we're doing.
That's great. Cami, thanks for joining us. Thanks for bringing this to our attention too.
Thanks for having me.
So, all right.
Yeah.
Okay, we got more for you, and we're continuing the fun here on the Arizona Daily Mix.